Hey there you, welcome to my gaming corner. My name is Panagirl and I invite you to sit, relax and stay a while and give me the chance to make you smile. Welcome back to Agatha Christie's Hercule Poirot's The First Cases. There's more drama happening today, so let's continue. It's the general! What?
Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you would be so kind to return to the party.
With all this excitement out here,
I believe that is an end to the excitement, as you put it, Monsieur Demire.
It is hardly the job of a detective to resolve domestic arguments, but under the circumstances, perhaps there is more to it. I shall speak with the Major outside. Woo!
Thank God. One last match.
Bonjour, Monsieur Hagen.
I wondered when you would be arriving. At least now you can do your job.
Pardon, Monsieur.
I have just been assaulted. I want him arrested.
I am afraid it is not as simple as that. I merely witnessed you standing up from the ground.
Would you like to explain what happened?
This is ridiculous. You know very well what he did.
Perhaps you could elaborate on what instigated the altercation.
I should have known you wouldn't make things easy.
Well, yeah, you were pretty rude to us the last time we saw you. It is clear that the Major is still outraged by what has just happened, but I must learn what caused such escalation to physical violence. Push on whether the Major instigated the altercation. We don't have any other choice,
I have met Monsieur Demire. He does not seem one to physically assault someone unless provoked.
I hope you're not implying that I started it.
What is this, a child's competition?
I am only stating what I have seen.
I was having a private conversation with Angeline when he interrupted and struck me. That is all there is to know.
I don't think so. If the Major is still the same man that I met all those years ago, I'm sure he will remain defensive, and the blame for the altercation will fall solely on Monsieur Demire. Perhaps the best approach would be to act as though I am on the Major's side and coax out the truth. Your conversation with Mademoiselle Angeline was had with the utmost respect and politeness. It must have been a rather heated conversation for him to intervene.
I would not act any other way. Well, unless I am provoked.
You have grown rather close with the Van den Bosch family, it seems.
What has my relationship with the family got to do with anything? Why are you even here, officer?
Detective.
Why are you here?
And I was invited by Mademoiselle Angeline, personally.
Seems to be mistake after mistake with that girl.
You seem to be a mistake. Do you think she has made a mistake in agreeing to marry Monsieur Demire? There must be a reason for your animosity towards Monsieur Demire. Agreeable?
Of course I do. What a stupid question. He is scum. Him and his whole family.
You're scum.
If I had my way, he wouldn't have even stepped foot in this house.
I don't like this guy. He's mean. Who hurt you so that you became this way? Or is it just way too much power? Just like chill, dude. Do you think Monsieur Demire's action were appropriate? There is clearly some hostility between you and Monsieur Demire. Antagonizing or mocking? They're kind of the same thing, aren't they? Oh, wow.
Officer Poirot, are you going to do something about him or not?
It is Detective Poirot. And if you refuse to answer my questions, I do not see how I can continue.
I just don't know what she sees in him. Angeline could do so much better. I don't think she realizes what she is getting herself into. I can't imagine her living a happy life with that road.
It has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with you.
I see. Merci, monsieur, for your honest opinion. Whether I agree or not, I shall leave you to your cigar and return to the party.
So he was probably rude with Angeline, and then Monsieur Demire must have heard him and then gone, "Hey, you're rude." It is not often such a violent altercation happens at a celebration such as this. I should investigate why it began. The party is already filled with more drama than most, and it has barely begun. I was requested here to find the blackmailer, but perhaps the altercation is connected somehow. Okay. Righto. So we've got a pamphlet here. What do we do here? Some information regarding a shelter for women coming from troubled homes and backgrounds. I wonder if that was for Lorette. Oh, who's here? Oh.
Mr. Sterling, I trust the preparations are progressing since our last meeting.
Please, Detective. Archibald is fine. Everything is in order now. Are you ready to join the party?
You are head butler of this house. It is a position that warrants respect, and I shall continue to give it, Monsieur Sterling.
He's so good.
And I must admit, it is the smell from the kitchen that has my attention more than the party itself.
Rehana is quite the cook, but it will still be some time. Maybe you'd like to enjoy a drink while you wait. Some of the guests are already in the salon to your left.
Okay.
And the remaining guests are in the library on the first floor.
Okay.
I will be sure to explore both. Merci.
Merci. Do this evening's plans fall under any sort of a schedule?
Dinner will be served in the dining room, but the rest of the evening is yours to enjoy.
That's nice.
You have all certainly been working hard, it seems.
Very hard. The lady of the house wanted everything a certain way, and that's how it was to be done.
You did not want to interject in the altercation between Monsieur Demir and the Major?
It is my responsibility to look after the house and staff, not to resolve petty disputes.
I like him.
I cannot imagine he will be in any mood to attend the party.
He often has a cigar to calm down, and if that doesn't relax him, that temperature outside surely will.
I hope so.
Merci.
I don't like
You
the
have been
Major at all. I feel like the Major needs to leave. It's time I met my fellow guests of the party. They all have a connection to the family in some respect, and although they are here to join in the celebrations, perhaps one of them has a more sinister motive. Interesting. So we've got the Major, and then we've got the Great Hall was the pamphlet. We've got Archibald, but I think Archibald is fine. I'll be very sad if Archibald ends up being the person who was doing all of the blackmail and stuff. That would make me very sad. Okay. No problem. Okay. That's it. Okay. So we can meet some of the guests in the bar, and some of the guests are in the library. There's nothing else that's like new here? No? Can we go through here? Oh, we can. That's nice. Dining room. Can't go to the dining room yet. This is the salon. We'll go to the salon first. It's okay. Ooh, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Oh no. I don't want to talk to her. I really don't want to talk to her. No thanks. Do you think that she's the one who's blackmailing them? Oh, what if she's the blackmailer? To get more money. We'll talk to the person we haven't spoke to first. Margot?
Allow me to introduce myself. Hercule Poirot.
Detective Hercule Poirot? I heard we were being joined by one of the King's finest officers.
Oui, madame. I see my name precedes me.
Ooh.
Comtesse
She's
Margot
very
de
pretty.
Vos. Charmed,
Comtesse.
I'm sure.
It is I who is charmed.
Handsome, well-mannered, and a man of the law. I did not expect such a fine caliber of gentleman at this party.
Ooh. Maybe we should give them a room, like, the flirting game is on.
Yes, your compliments are enough to make a young detective blush.
Ooh, Ooh. Besides flattery, what is it you do? Yeah, I think we get to go through all of them.
Mostly with charity work. The number
Oh,
of those less fortunate only continues to grow.
that's really sweet. I really like that.
How very admirable.
One must remain humble.
That's good. And which side of the engagement brings you here?
I have been a close friend to the Vandenbosch family for, well, heaven knows how long.
Really? I like her earrings. They're so pretty.
You must have known the late Viscount then.
Indeed, we had been friends since our school days.
Oh.
His passing was very hard on both Cassandra and young Angeline. I became a sort of protector of them both after his death. A guardian angel.
Oh, I like Margot. She's so sweet. I have learned that friendship in this higher social circles can be nothing more than a facade to remain in that position. Perhaps the Comtesse is vying for Madame Vandenbosch's position? I don't think so. I think that she's sweet. Although it could all just be an act. And if it is an act, she's doing it really well. I was quite shocked to see the Major lying in the hole like that.
You will find Felix at the center of any trouble, especially when it concerns the ladies of the house.
Interesting.
I understand he has made himself quite at home here.
What an understatement. He thinks his friendship with Cassandra entitles him to anything and everything in the house, including certain opinions of how young Angeline lives her life.
Okay, so he blabbed, and then he got what was coming to him,
He does
essentially.
not approve of Monsieur Demire?
You'd have to ask him, or rather speak with Gideon's brother. He will have something to say about Felix.
Oh, for sure. I think everyone has something to say about him. Interesting. The Comtesse is well versed in drawing one in with delicious bait and then leaving them biting on the line. Another conversation with Monsieur Zachariah is in order. What are your thoughts on Monsieur Demire?
A strapping young man.
Oh,
Angeline has found herself a good one. They certainly make a handsome couple.
they do. I think so too.
Speaking with them both, it is plain to see, even to one that is unexperienced in such emotions, that there is a great deal of love between them.
Maybe she can give you experience.
When they are together, it is obvious for all to see, even at such a young age. But who are we to judge what the heart wants?
Shame. Is it the women's shelter you work with?
Work with? I built it from the ground up,
Wow,
detective.
very proud.
My admiration continues to grow.
Ooh, his voice sounded so good there.
While my husband, the Honorable Count de Vos, is always busy with his duties, I found myself at rather a loose end. I could not bear wasting my days with no purpose. And one day, while shopping in the city, I noticed the abundance of young women living and begging on the streets.
Oh,
Dirty and hungry, without a franc to their name.
Franck? Wow, so this is a while ago.
It is horrifying to think of how so many must live their lives while others live a life of such selfish opulence.
It's a massive problem in the world.
I hope that was not a backhanded comment on the life I live, detective.
No, you are actually trying to help those people. There are many people who don't even try to help.
Far from it, Countess. You are using your wealth to better the lives of the less fortunate. It is commendable work you do.
That's what I said.
It is, isn't it?
She's so proud. Maybe she is doing it for glory. The work the Comtesse is doing will go a long way to improve the lives of those who need it so badly. I only wish there were more in positions such as hers who could see the divide in our society and use their wealth to bring the plight to an end. Same.
It has been a pleasure conversing. I look forward to our next tete-a-tete.
Tete-a-tete. Oh, I like you. You're so cool. News of the continued factory strikes. Workers demanding a fair treatment by Jacqueline Conrad. Okay. Can you play the piano? The challenge to play is very tempting, but I shall save myself the embarrassment. Nah, dude, you should do it. You should do it. No. Oh, okay. You should do it. I think you should do it. No, stop it. I can't click away from the piano. Can I do anything else? Bottle? Is anyone drinking this? Quite a substantial sized bottle of alcohol, really? Is it? It looked quite normal to me. Already half drunk. Why is a half empty bottle sitting on the bar with no glasses beside it? Someone's been drinking. Okay, we'll talk to Zachariah first because I really don't want to talk to Cassandra.
Monsieur Demir, we meet again.
What did I tell you? Call me Zach. You found your room all right then?
Yes, next to the ugly plant. Thank you very much.
I did, and a charming room it is.
I don't know if I would call mine charming, but if I drink enough, it won't matter.
I feel like you have a problem. But I think you have to admit it first. I must apologize for my rudeness before. I did not ask how you know the family.
That's okay. At least you actually care. Not like most of the others here. I'm the groom-to-be's older, more handsome brother.
In your mind, maybe. These pants are very unflattering.
Oui. I see the resemblance now. How wonderful that you can celebrate this occasion together.
It's so sweet.
I'll stop you there. The only wonderful thing about this celebration is the free food and drink.
So he doesn't like Angeline?
You are not pleased for your brother.
Angeline seems nice enough, but marriage is not for me. What is there to gain from
Oh,
tying yourself to someone
okay.
for the rest of your life? Besides the money.
Besides the money. What is it you do for work, it seems? Everyone here is of some great financial standing.
Recently, not a great deal. Well, except for enjoying myself. I was once a field medic in the military. But those days are over.
That's a very tough job, to be honest. So, if there's some issues from that, then I'm feeling sorry for you now. Sorry.
A noble occupation. Did you not want to make it your career?
It wasn't my decision to make. I certainly don't miss the battlefield. That's for sure.
Yeah, I can imagine. There's a lot of people that, don't come out of that very well. I'm hesitant to ask, but how is your brother after the altercation with the Major?
I'm sure he's fine. You don't need to worry about him. Always the knight in shining armor, riding in to save the day.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Saving the day from who, exactly?
The Major.
Well, if Gedeon is the knight in the fairy tale, Felix is the dragon.
I feel like he's much worse than a dragon. I'm gonna just put that out there.
Felix the Major. Ha! Always there, thinking he is better. Just because he was a major. We all know how he got there. In his mind, that puts him at the top of the chain.
Ooh, I'm curious now. It seems there's some hostility between Monsieur Demir and the Major, an animosity that does not come from one evening at a party. He was in the military though, so maybe he knows more than what he's telling us. I get the feeling you do not have much fondness for the Major, does anyone?
The major pain in the ass. Why should I? It doesn't take a detective to work out the sort of man he really is. You must have seen it, right?
We experienced it firsthand, bro.
I have my own history with the Major, but that is a story best not told.
I think it's a story best told now. It can't be any worse than what he did to us during the war.
Bum bum bum. What did he do during the war?
You fought together in the war?
We were on opposing sides.
Opposing sides? I've stumbled upon a delicate subject. It may be best to avoid it altogether.
The subject of war is a difficult topic for everyone.
Yeah.
Perhaps it is best to discuss something else.
Yeah.
If you had seen what I have, what he has done, you wouldn't side with him.
Interesting.
I am taking no sides, monsieur. It is just not conversation fit for a party.
Wow. What a gentleman. Man.
Perhaps it is best I take...
Oh, such a gentleman. Interesting though. Ooh, we can make connections. Okay. Differing status. Gideon looking forward to family fortune. Brothers have a history with the Major. The Major wanted to calm down. Doesn't like Gideon. Maybe. Yeah.
Lucky guess.
I wouldn't say it to his face, but I don't think it's the Major's place to cast judgment on Gideon. I don't think so either. The Major intended to warn Angeline, yeah. I think so. I think that's what happened too. But I think he did it in a very poor way. Bottle of alcohol, Zachariah is intoxicated.
What a
well, that one wasn't very difficult to figure out. I could not even fathom drinking that much alcohol, especially in one evening. I mean, I could, but it doesn't sound like fun. To me, it doesn't sound like fun. Oh, we can talk to him again. We'll talk to him again because I really don't want to talk to Cassandra. I don't mean to dampen the celebrations, but would you like me to fetch you a glass of water?
I have a drink, but thanks anyway.
I just would not like to see things get out of hand.
What a gentleman.
Don't you worry about
Such a
me.
gentleman.
I've got it covered.
I don't trust you. I don't think that you've done anything wrong. I just don't trust you. You're just not a very trustworthy person. Something tells me his excessive drinking is not in celebration of his frère's engagement. His recollection of war makes me think it may be something more serious. Oh.
Perhaps
really
it
sad.
is best I take my leave.
Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. Ugh. Fine. I'll talk to her. Just because I have to.
Madame Vandenbosch, congratulations are in order on your daughter's engagement.
Prepare myself for whatever she's about to say.
Thank you. And you.
I would not have seen that coming. Honestly, maybe it's good she doesn't know who we are.
Detective Poirot.
I'm sorry, the name eludes
Oh my goodness. She's acting. Oh my goodness, she's so annoying. I really don't like her. That day at the Vandenbosch house has stayed with me. It opened my eyes to the unjust treatment of the working class has been a driving force in becoming the detective I am today. And yet, I have barely been a second thought to her.
Once Officer Poirot, I investigated your daughter's missing bracelet.
I don't think you should bring that up, Poirot. I think you should use it to her advantage that she doesn't remember you.
Oh, it's you. There is no missing jewelry here today, so we are really not in need of your services.
I am here on a rather more pressing...
I know why you are here, officer. Detective, whatever you are now. Please, just get on with it.
Oh my goodness.
detective, and I promise not to keep you too long.
Ugh, I don't like her at all. I understand the altercation earlier began with an argument between the Major and Mademoiselle Angeline.
Angeline is her own woman now. She can fight her own battles. She does not need her husband to be stepping in.
I agree. But what he did was also kind and shows that he cares. Don't you want someone who will, like, fight for your daughter?
And what battles would they be?
Nothing that concerns you, detective.
It actually kind of does. I'm not sure what I expected asking Madame Vandenbosch about private matters, yeah. Your daughter invited me here to find the blackmailer.
Keep your volume down. She had no right to do
Face.
As soon as the other ladies get wind that there was a police officer in-house, the whole town will know.
I don't know, we've been quite discreet. I think that your whole show of that was maybe not so discreet.
Perhaps
though.
you should be more focused on catching the blackmailer that is holding your family's name to ransom than what the chattering women of the town will say.
Yeah, you tell her.
I care more about what those chattering women, as you so rudely described them, have to say
You don't-
than the empty threat of an anonymous letter.
You don't like them either. Why? Okay, she's all over the place. I don't understand her.
Your daughter does not agree. In fact, it has been suggested that one of tonight's guests may know more than they are willing to show.
The guests? You mean our friends? You can't honestly believe one of them would be so petty to send a letter like that. Oh, officer, you have not changed.
Neither have you. Thank you for your hospitality.
I suppose it is only polite to say you're welcome.
Ugh.
Madame is as quick-witted as I remember.
What a shame there is nothing as memorable about you but your lack of respect.
I should have known getting into a verbal battle with Madame would not be easily won. I understand that the Major is not fond of Angeline's husband-to-be.
You can make whatever assumptions you wish.
It's not an assumption, he downright told us.
Based on several accounts, it seems as though the Major has a certain level of disdain for him and his brother.
Felix is merely protecting both my daughter and the Van den Bosch name.
Is he really? It just sounds like he's mooching off of your money.
Protecting them from what exactly?
That is a question best asked to them.
Okay, you must be elated at the news of Mademoiselle Angeline's engagement.
Gideon is a fine, educated young man from a well-respected family.
So that's a yes.
All important when considering a new son-in-law.
A good home and education speaks volumes about a man. Even in the short time they have been engaged, his noble character is obvious. If you were an educated man, you would know that.
Ooh, she's getting on my nerves. Ooh, she's getting on my nerves.
I can assure you, madame, my education is not one to be sneered at.
You tell her.
And yet you remain a mere detective. Perhaps it is your choices, then, that are to be questioned.
Man, he's gonna become such a good detective, and you are going to eat all of your words. Perhaps you should tell me about the family secret, the one your daughter is protecting. She's not gonna say anything about this.
What do you mean, protecting? She hasn't gone and paid that silly ransom, has she?
Oh no, Poirot, what did you do?
It was Monsieur Demire that accepted the cost. He paid it because your daughter believes there may be something to hide.
For heaven's sake! Why do you think it was addressed to her and not I in the first place? Because they knew I would throw it in the rubbish where it belongs.
Probably, yeah.
Madame, if there is something you are keeping, it would be wise to tell me now. It may help in identifying the culprit.
And it would be wise for you to stay out of my family's business. If I require your help, I shall ask for it. But don't hold your breath.
It's because she doesn't have any money, so she has nothing to lose. She's just mooching off of everyone else.
Merci.
Just like the Major.
And it...
Ugh, gross. She's so frustrating. She's so infuriating. I really can't stand her. Oh, she's so annoying. Okay, so we've got some new things. We have got Cassandra keen to avoid the argument and hastily arranged marriage. Oh, maybe this?
Another success.
Monsieur Gideon could be marrying into the family purely for financial gain, but he paid the ransom. Doesn't he have the money? What money does the Van den Bosch family have? Because they were in like really bad financial situations before. I don't understand where you're going with this. So what do I have to do now? Who do I need to talk to? Where are the actionable items? Okay, done here. Got you. Over here. Talk to Zachariah. Inspect the salon. Inspect the library. Okay, so we're going to the library now. Got you. Okay. Thanks, Cassandra. You have not helped me one little bit. I like his shoes. Ground floor hall. Yes. Let's go. Boom. This should be the library? Yeah, cool. Got you. I thought so.
I told you, you're barking up the wrong tree. I'm not
Jack.
a reporter.
She's cool.
But you're going to want to hear this.
Hugo.
You could interview me now.
Huh.
And why would I want to spend my evening doing that?
The world needs to know. You want to sell papers, I want the truth to be known. Win-win.
I came here to enjoy myself, not to hear a second-string version of...
I was there. I saw the whole thing, including who was ruining the show.
All right, I'll bite. Let's talk later.
Interesting. Want to see what's here. What's this note? Looks like the happy couple are planning their honeymoon, but are undecided on their destination. And I guess it depends on how much money they have to do that. So many countries and cultures to experience. I hope one day to see them all with my own eyes. That's probably what they're using to decide where they want to go. I could spend every waking moment reading about the adventures of characters within these books. Same, dude, same. That's why I'm playing this game. Based on a book, by the way. Oh. He says the same thing about all of the fires. Do you say the same thing? Oh, if I had a love of my own to declare, I would surely take inspiration from them. Oh, so love? Romance novels? Okay, cool. What about these ones? Suspense and tension, two ways authors keep their readers hooked on their character stories. Okay, so mystery. Ooh, globe. Nice. I've often found myself thinking on the prospect of traveling. Perhaps one day. I hope so. Traveling should be on everyone's bucket list. It looks quite valuable and delicate. I shall resist the temptation to inspect it any further. You're so cute. Man, you're so cute. What's this? It looks quite valuable and delicate. Okay, same thing. What about over here? Telescope? Where does this telescope point? Gazing at the stars is truly one of life's simple pleasures. Yeah, quite. Here's another book. Madame must have a great interest in religious saints to have such material in them. Interesting. Yeah, maybe. Anything else we can look at? Oh, there's another book over here. It must be from the library. I wonder if the story would match the excitement of this weekend. There's two glasses here, which I find interesting. Alrighto. Ernesto, let's talk to you first, and then we'll talk to the other two.
Bonjour. Are you a guest of Mademoiselle Angeline or Monsieur Demire?
Do I know you?
Oh. It's gonna be like that, is it?
Where are my manners? I am Hercule Poirot.
The lawman.
Yes.
Oui, monsieur. Detective Poirot. And you are?
Ernesto da Silva.
Oh, our room is next to them.
A pleasure, monsieur.
So what is it you do?
I'm a man of business.
Suspect number one.
I see. Is there a particular area of business that is your focus?
Overseas investments, international relations. I also own a number of factories in the city.
Sounds pretty good. A man of few words, this may become more like drawing blood from a stone than a back and forth conversation.
Très bien. Monsieur has many talents.
Am I right in thinking the late Viscount was involved in such business affairs?
We work together as partners, yes.
Okay.
You must know the Van den Bosch family well, then.
I helped Cassandra, rather, Madame Van den Bosch, if and when she needs me.
I feel like Cassandra is the one that's like orchestrating this entire ordeal. Monsieur referred to Madame Van den Bosch as Cassandra before quickly retracting. Perhaps they are closer than he is willing to say. She has too many secrets. That is why her daughter is so worried about this blackmail. You witnessed the altercation between the Major and Monsieur Demire, oui?
I did. But frankly, I have no time for childish school fights.
Yeah, I don't think any of us do, except Poirot, because it's his job.
You are not aware of the circumstances that started it, then?
I think we all are.
I heard something about a cigar. Only Felix would be petty enough to get riled up by something so menial.
A cigar?
Yes, Monsieur Demire had one of Felix's precious cigars. If you ask me, they won't be the real thing anyway.
Everybody hates him. Why is he here? I would not expect two children to act that way, let alone two supposed distinguished gentlemen.
Distinguished gentlemen? It was two alpha males going head to head. Master Gideon came out the victor.
Ah ha ha! Yes, he did.
Surely we have passed the days where shows of unnecessary brute strength impress anyone.
Yeah.
When it comes to the protection of a woman, we are far from it. Man will always return to their most primitive form.
Well, I mean...
Mademoiselle Angeline, the Major has no place to feel threatened. Monsieur Gideon is to become her husband.
Mm-hmm.
And he has spent the last however many years supporting them, as he calls it. Clutching on to whatever he can.
Mm-hmm. I've noticed that too. I don't like the Major. I think it's very evident that lots of other people don't like him either. The Major's cigar. He wanted to calm down.
Magnifique.
Would the Major really start a physical fight over Gideon stealing a cigar? Who says he stole it? Anyway. Oh gosh. So petty. Okay, the Major supports the family. No, he does not. The Major's been around since the Viscount's death. Would these two be a thing?
Things are beginning to become clear.
It's clear the Major is close to the family and has some connection to both Cassandra and Angeline. Yes. Margot and Archibald? Interesting. Okay. Talk to Margot as well. Okay. Ernesto's fond of Cassandra? We have one more connection to make. Oh. Okay. My bad. There is only so much help you can receive before you are simply relying on someone. What do the family still need assistance with? Yeah, that's true, isn't it? That's why I'm thinking, why would Gideon marry for money? Like, it doesn't seem there is any more money. I feel like they're tapped out. Let's talk to Jackie first. Hello. Whoa, you stand so far away from her.
Likewise. You're not from around here, are you?
You aren't either.
My name is Hercule Poirot. I am a friend of Mademoiselle, soon to be Madame, Angeline.
I see. Jacqueline Conrad. No doubt you've heard the name before.
I did. I think I read it on a note or something.
I am rather embarrassed to say I have not, Madame.
No need for the madame. I'm not married. Just call me Jackie.
Oui, Jackie.
Jackie. How is it you come to be a guest here tonight?
Here's the thing. I'm one of those people you want to know, and not be on the wrong side of.
Perhaps it would be wise for me to remain on your good side.
Yeah, I think so.
It's the best place to be. You wouldn't believe what a couple of positive stories can do for a family name, or a career.
And that is what you have done for the Van den Bosch family?
A little help goes a long way, and from what I have seen, the ladies deserve some positive support.
Okay. You must have heard about the recent blackmailing then.
I heard, and it doesn't surprise me. There will always be someone trying to get something out of someone else.
It's
People
true.
are only out to help themselves.
Yep, it's true. We're all very selfish people.
That is a rather pessimistic way of thinking.
It's just realistic.
But it's the truth. And in my experience, more often than not, it's someone the victim knows, and knows pretty well.
You make me question those I consider friends.
And maybe you should. If you have something you don't want the world knowing, just keep it to yourself.
Maybe the nature of her work, but she lacks any sense of compassion for those that may fall victim to such betrayal. I guess it is the way that she works, like the type of work that she does. I'm guessing that that's probably the thing. When I entered, you were talking with the gentleman.
That's what we call eavesdropping.
Pardon. I didn't mean to pry.
And with respect, I don't think it's really any of your business.
It kind of is, because I'm kind of here for... He's here for an investigation, so... That is certainly not what I was expecting. Mademoiselle Conrad is a force of her own. I shall have to play my cards right with her.
I must take my...
Okay, let's talk to Hugo.
Allow
Maybe
me to
he's
introduce
easier
myself.
to persuade.
Hercule Poirot.
Hugo Beckers. A pleasure.
Beckers? Maybe he's like German or something?
I hope I am not disturbing you. I often find myself at a loose end at parties such as these.
I've never been referred to as a loose end before, but it is always good to make a new acquaintance.
Perhaps we should start with pleasantries?
There is no better way to understand one's purpose in life. I stand up for the workers that cannot do it themselves.
Nice. Ooh. Alright.
You work with a union?
Union leader, well, that is my formal title. But I see myself as more than just that. So much more. I am the face of the people. A voice in the void when there is none.
He's gonna tell us a lot.
Very spirited. You have quite the way with words.
In my line of work, it is essential. Some fight with their fists, but I believe words are the ultimate weapon.
Very interesting you would say that, because the person who is blackmailing is sending letters. Is it the Demir or the Van den Bosch name that brings you here?
I have been working with Gideon for quite some time.
Okay.
We are doing great things together. Great things.
I was not aware he was part of the union.
Well, he's not exactly. But he is an ally in the battle we face. Without his support, our uphill struggle would surely be a climb. Hopefully my talks with De Silva will help him see the light.
Interesting. Okay, so maybe he's not part of the whole blackmail situation, because Gideon paid the money, but he was very happy to pay the money. So maybe this is all just to find out what secrets they have before they get married?
I don't know what you think you
I
heard,
didn't read that.
but it was a private matter, and I appreciate if you kept it to yourself.
It's about the conversation that they had. Okay.
I can assure you, Monsieur Beckers, your conversation is exactly that. Yours.
Then why did you keep asking them about it?
Then maybe we should just leave it there.
There's something more to that conversation if there is nothing to hide while both parties so hesitant to elaborate. Perhaps now is not the time to press on it, yeah.
Merci.
We'll just keep eavesdropping.
If I find myself at a loss again, I shall certainly return.
Okay, cool. Let's have a look. Anything over here? Just some new things, just some new information. Okay, we can make 2 things here. Okay. She has a blackmailer theory, dismisses Hugo's argument, resistant to elaborate.
I should not be surprised by my own...
I should revisit this argument. Something does not feel right about the joint secrecy. Seems significant, okay. Major is very close to the family.
Pieces of the puzzle are fun.
There's a chance that the Major is involved in the blackmail somehow. What is the extent of Felix's possible involvement? Interesting. Who are we talking to about that? Margot, Archibald? So far just Margot and Archibald? Okay. Got you. Okay, cool. So you don't have anything, you don't have anything. Where's this person that was here? You don't have anything? Okay, I'm leaving then. Bye! Thanks for nothing. Oh! The staff rota for this evening. 4 people are assigned. Is this enough staff to proceed with tonight's event? I don't think so. All-day service. Archibald, Elizabeth, Inge, and Rahana. Kitchen. Breakfast, family, lunch, family, dinner party. Service. Breakfast, family, lunch, family, dinner party, evening service. Housekeeping, morning, family, evening turn-down service. Wow, that's a lot of work for them to do. Shame. The staff live and work in this house with the Van den Bosch family. It would not be surprising for them to know more than the family would expect or want. Interesting. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Locked. I would have thought with such a tight schedule I'd find at least 1 staff member here. Huh. Staff quarters. Oh, where is everyone? Cool, so we basically have to talk to everyone in here again. Essentially. Yep, you have a thing, and you have a thing. Where's Archibald? Archie! Where you at, bro? I need to talk to you about stuff. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, we'll talk to Zach first. Hello.
Fire away, detective.
It's a shame that things escalated so much over just a cigar.
Gideon said they were the majors, but I didn't think he would miss just one.
Why is Gideon fighting everyone else's battles?
Ah, it was you that took the cigar.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, detective, you twisted my arm. It was me. But I didn't even get a chance to smoke it. Gideon snatched it out of my hand. I'm sure he could afford to replace it.
And the major saw Monsieur Gideon holding the cigar, assuming he had taken it. It was all a misunderstanding, so why the following altercation?
Perhaps it is best I take my leave.
So stupid. He does seem like the kind of person to start a whole lot of stuff. Okay. He was returning the cigar. So he probably said, oh, I don't want Angeline to marry someone who's capable of stealing or something like that, you know?
Let's make this...
Ugh, gross. Me too. I don't want to talk to you for very long either. I was passing and I noticed the butler's pantry was locked.
Locked? That is absurd. They should be constantly coming back and forth from there if they are hiding from their work again. What is it you want in my staff area anyway?
I want to talk to the people there.
I only mention it as I was hoping to speak to some staff members. But if they are busy...
Be a good fellow and make sure they aren't slacking off in there. It shan't take you long.
It may not have been the permission I was expecting, but I shall take it nonetheless. I shall try the pantry again. Okay.
Merci. And
Enchanting conversation as always. Wow, you're such a good liar. Hi, Michael. Hey, cutie. I'm all yours. Oh. Monsieur de Silva claimed he helped Madame Van der Bosch when required.
He would say that. I mean, financially, yes. But what else does that man have to offer?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he has much else to offer. I'm gonna be very honest with you.
I cannot imagine Madame Van den Bosch would be one to request financial help.
Did you not play the prologue with me, Poirot?
After Edwin, the Viscount, died, the family was left in a rather unfavorable position. She wasn't requesting, chérie. She was begging.
I see.
Oh dear.
Let's just keep that between us. It's a rather sore subject for her.
Didn't take much for the Comtesse to reveal private matters of the Madame's business. I'm not so sure I would be willing to divulge any information to her. Ooh, interesting. You mentioned the Madame's friendship with the Major?
You are quite inquisitive, aren't you?
I am a detective.
I believe it is called small talk.
No, it's called doing your job.
There is small talk, and there is prying.
No.
I assure you that is not my intention.
No, he's just a detective.
Monsieur, please. I know a nosy gossip hound when I see one. We can smell our own. The Major isn't worth a minute of your time, though.
We can smell our own.
You are not a fan of his.
I'd hit him with my fan, monsieur. Any man that can treat a lady the way he does doesn't deserve to be in his position.
Yeah, he is a little bit of a rude guy.
And what position is that, may I ask?
Lording over Cassandra like she's the help. He shouts at her like she's a stray cat that's wandered into the house. Madness.
He has no right. It is something I never thought I would hear. Madame was ready to physically escort me out of the house when I arrived to investigate Mademoiselle's missing bracelet. And yet she allows the Major to get away with murder? There must be a reason as to why she would be so accepting of this behavior. Blackmail.
It has been a pleasure.
Blackmail. Irate, that's what the problem is. Inspect the butler's quarters. Okay, we did all the other things. Yes. Okay. Oh, we can make a connection. That's exciting. Ernesto worked with a major. Major possibly involved in blackmail.
I must act on thought and...
Okay. Major didn't treat her well.
Magnifique.
Ah, there we go. I cannot tell if Margot's dislike for the Major comes from a genuine place or merely jealousy. Jealousy? Why jealousy? Talk to Archibald. I want to. And Ernesto? Interesting. Okay, Ernesto and Archibald. Cool, got it. Right. Bye, Margot. Thank you. Gossip Hound. That's so funny. We smell our own. I like that so much. Ooh! Monsieur Sterling is talking on the phone, almost too loud to ignore.
Van den Bosch residence, how may I help you? Yes, of course. Please hold for one moment. Sir? Yes, a call for you. Shall I direct it straight through to you in the study now? Very good, sir.
Ooh. Okay. Can I talk to you now, please? Thank you. Hi.
What can I do for you?
The Major has made himself quite at home here.
Yes, he has been here for some time now. Lady Van den Bosch has been very good to let him stay so long.
I loved how he responded to that. Yes.
Would you say he has become part of the family?
He's always been very vocal about how he stands the ladies in high regards, and so he should.
Merci. You have...
Interesting. I don't like the Major at all. I hope that he gets what's coming to him. The Major views the family as high class.
Some would say...
Oh, so where's the Major
I would
then?
say a moment...
That's funny. Major may feel that associating with... The Major may feel that associating with the Demir family may lower the Van den Bosch name. I wonder if this is the limit of his negativity. But they think that... possible status drop? Financial intentions? It is clear the Major does not see the Demir brothers in a good light. What does his thoughts towards them have to do with the couple's relationship? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The Major thinks the Demirs are bad for the family. Major intended to warn Angeline.
I should not be surprised by my own skill.
The Major clearly doesn't want the wedding to go ahead. Monsieur Gideon's reason for punching the Major was perhaps valid after learning of the reason he is against the wedding. Because it's very interesting that the brothers think that Gideon is taking a step down in terms of status, and they think that Angeline is taking a step down in terms of status. Honestly, it's none of their business though. So I don't understand. They're just being rude. Okay. Righto. We have to go to the butler's pantry. Sorry. It's probably open now though. Yeah, it's open. Who's in here? Is it the cook? We haven't met the cook yet. I don't think. Unlocked. I must have caught a staff member at the right time. Yeah! Okay, there's nothing else that's over here. Oh, I don't want to go there. Inga!
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Oh, monsieur, you startled me.
Oh, she's so pretty.
It was not my intention, mademoiselle. I was hoping to talk with a member of the staff.
Ooh, let's hope that she's also a gossip hound.
You are the detective?
Yes.
I am Detective Hercule
Poirot.
I only intend to take up a moment of your time.
Madame Van den Bosch will be very hungry if she knows I'm standing talking.
She won't know. It's okay.
Allow me to worry about madame.
Forgive me, I did not get your name.
Inga Frank, detective.
Inga Frank. That's cute. I like
From
that.
the Norse god of peace and fertility. A most beautiful name.
Poirot, flirtatious are you not?
Merci. It was my grand-mère.
Aww. You have all been working very hard this evening.
Oui,
Too
detective.
hard.
Madame was very clear on what was to be prepared for today.
That's good.
Well, everything looks exquisite. But if I may be blunt, would you not benefit from some more hands?
Yes, for sure.
Monsieur Archie knows how busy we are, especially in the kitchen. I hate when I have to run service.
No, shame.
Merci, man.
Leave you to your work. Cupboard? Can I open the cupboard now? Nothing of interest? Okay. Still? What's this? It's a letter. Read it. Papers that order the dismissal of a staff member for accessing rooms without permission. Dear Miss Allard, your position as housemaid with the Vandenbosch residence is hereby officially terminated. With immediate effect for the following reasons: accessing forbidden areas of the house, refusal to make a sincere apology, emotional distress brought to the family. A reference shall be offered pending future employment. Oh my goodness. Who do I talk to about that? They've got forbidden areas, and they think that they don't have secrets. They have too many secrets. They have too many secrets, dude. Oh my goodness. Photograph. Let's go. What is the photograph? A photo showing 7 members of staff. The house would surely run like clockwork with so many. 3 of them? Archibald. There's Inga. No, this is Elizabeth. This is Inga. And then the other 2? So it's the 2 men and maybe this woman. Maybe. And then this lady is probably the cook, I'm guessing. Staff photo, staff rota, family taking care of money now, forbidden areas of the house, staff termination. Maybe this?
This will not get me any close.
High tensions in kitchen, remaining staff overwhelmed. Wouldn't be that either. No. Maybe these 2? Yes. It appears there are a number of staff missing based on the photos and rota. Why could this be? Insufficient staff. High tensions in the kitchen? No? Okay. Staff termination?
Another success.
Yes. Okay. It appears the missing staff were in fact relieved of their duties. Could there be another reason for letting them go? Okay, who are we talking to? Inga, Cassandra, and Archibald. Okay. Oh, there's another connection to be made? Recent staff layoffs? Family taking care of money now?
Some would say a lucky guess.
Maybe. Family are being more cautious with their money. Maybe staff were let go for that reason? Perhaps. Maybe. Wow, that's pretty rough. Still, they have money issues. Shame. That's pretty rough. Hello.
Oui, detective. I am at...
Ooh, she's so cute. Madame has recently fired some members of the staff, though.
That is not for me to talk about, detective. If Monsieur Archie found out I had said anything out of turn...
No, you didn't say anything.
I am not asking you to betray your fellow staff or the family. What is said between us remains that way, mademoiselle.
It's only whispers, but the last servant was caught in areas of the house they shouldn't be.
Well, it's not whispers, it's literally on a letter that's in this room.
Apparently, they saw something they shouldn't have. Please, detective, if Monsieur Archibald found out I was talking like this with a guest...
My lips are sealed, mademoiselle. Merci,
Oh my gosh.
mademoiselle. I shall leave you to your work.
Oh my gosh, so much drama. Ooh. Nothing here. Staff no families hiding something. Yes, they do. Yes, they surely do. Ooh, we can make a connection. Layoffs related to money. Family needs help.
Things are beginning to be...
It appeared for a moment at least that the family had organized their financial situation. Yeah, so we're talking to struggling financially. Cassandra. Oh, she's not going to say anything though. She's not gonna say anything about that. Why would she say anything related to anything? Let's go talk to Archibald first because he should be down here somewhere. Hopefully. Is he still here? He's still here. Nice. We can talk to him.
What can I do for you?
May I be so bold as to ask about the staff in the house?
What have they done? If I...
No, monsieur. There is not a complaint to be made. It is more the recent layoffs and extra work pressure you all seem to be under I am inquiring about.
We've had to let some of them go. Let's just say their standards didn't live up to what was expected.
Is this what you believe, or have you been brainwashed? Not exactly what the termination papers stated.
Merci. You have been most helpful.
No, you have not. He's a lot nicer than I am. Archibald claims unsatisfactory work, forbidden areas of the house.
Another success.
Secret. The paper conflicts with Archibald's account. One can only one can being telling the true story. Yes, only one can tell that. Yes. He's hiding something? Yeah, I think he has to though, for the family's sake. Can I talk to you? No. Ugh, I have to talk to her about so many things and she's just gonna shout at me.
Let's make this...
I was hoping to explore the house.
The public rooms are not adequate space for you to celebrate my daughter's engagement.
Well, that's not the only reason why he's here.
Madame, I asked only the limits, as I understand a member of the staff was let go for a similar reason.
It would benefit you not to listen to whispers and rumors, officer. They did not produce a satisfactory standard of work. There is nothing more to say.
There's literally a letter written by you, sent from you.
It is detective, madame. And it is just that the termination papers detail the matter and proceed to...
Need I remind you again whose house you reside in?
Is it your house, though? You did not seem surprised in Monsieur Demure's payment of the blackmail?
Why would I? He is to be Angeline's new husband and my new son-in-law. If he is taking that position seriously, he will do what he must to keep his new family happy.
She's in it for the money.
And to you that means paying ransom money?
It means doing what he must to protect his wife and his family name.
I don't like her. It has nothing to do with your own financial standing. I understand Monsieur de Silva has been of help. Oh, this is gonna get on her nerves, dude. I don't know if I want to say this.
I see you have still not learned any sense of tact or subtlety.
Yeah.
I see no reason to beat around the bush, madame.
Until you are pricked by a thorn.
Are you threatening me?
And until that day, I shall continue with the method that best serves me. Now, Monsieur de Silva.
Yes. He has provided some financial support when it has been required. I assume that was the answer you were looking for.
I'm just looking for the truth.
Merci.
Enchanting as always, gosh. Oh. Apparently I don't have to talk to you anymore. Ah, stop. Nope, not you. Okay. Let's go to the hall, and then outside of the hall we can maybe see if we need to make any connections. Over here, really? What did we learn? Cassandra's dismissive of forbidden area.
I
Yes.
should not be surprised by my own skill.
There's no doubt that there must be a family secret. Can forbidden house areas hold the answer? I think so. There's something that does not feel right about this. Oh, right. Okay, sorry. Oh! Forbidden areas may hold secrets. Oh! Is this done? Okay. Yay! Despite several staff being dismissed due to the family's financial troubles, it is the one specific staff member that intrigues me. One that was let go from the house for discovering something they shouldn't have. Quite. Okay, let's go to the library, I guess. I wonder if they'll talk to me properly. Probably not. Let's go. So we still don't have access to the rest of the house, which is frustrating. Okay. How much money did you give them? You have done business with other guests at this party?
It seems someone has been asking around about me.
Yep, me.
Only polite curiosity, I can assure you.
No, you're just doing your job. Why is everyone so angry that you're doing your job?
Well, you would be right. Although working with the Viscount caused me much less grief.
Oh, interesting.
Grief, monsieur.
Let's just say we didn't always see eye to eye. And if neither side is prepared to back down, there is a problem.
There's obviously more to learn about the goings-on between Monsieur de Silva and the Major. It certainly does not sound like a positive business relationship. No.
Merci for your time.
It does not. Interesting. I thought it was only Madame van der Bosch that was so concerned with her appearance to others. Perhaps the Major was of a similar mindset. Although I'm still not sure how he fits into the family dynamic quite. Finished? Okay. That's it. Talk to Archibald. The guests all have connections to the family. Oh, I haven't done that yet. We can talk to him then. If we have something else to talk to him about. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so the final thing that we have to do is the blackmail, right? Okay. And some of the things have been added here, but not everything. Okay, got you. Got you. Can we talk to you? Hello?
What can I do for you?
The smell from the kitchen is becoming almost too much to bear.
Ah, perfect timing. I was about to ask that everyone move through to the dining room.
Nice.
Très bien.
Okay.
Yes, Maman. Perhaps Turkey. I would love to see my beloved's homeland.
Okay, so...
I'm sure we will decide on somewhere. Perhaps where we are both yet to have visited.
It was my crowning
The
achievement.
Major.
I am not so sure you workers would agree.
Are you sure? I've definitely seen your face somewhere before.
I do not believe there is another that resembles these features, or brains, at least.
I've always liked the idea of sailing the West Indies.
Oh.
In that heat? With your complexion?
Oh my gosh, shut up.
In the capital at one time.
Oui, mademoiselle. I spent much of my working life there.
Maybe sleeping off half a bottle of whiskey.
Let us not be so blasé with our opinions, brother.
If you ask me.
I don't believe anyone did.
Who? Where's the Major though? Why is he not here? There's Elizabeth and Archibald as well. Where is
You're
everyone
that
else?
officer! The shootout on the rooftop! Your face was all over our front page!
It seems it is not only I that possesses great skills of deduction. You...
Please, come quick!
Finger.
The Major has been murdered in his study!
Oh. What?
Monsieur et Madame, I am Detective Hercule Poirot of the Belgian police force. I ask that you all remain calm and in your seats. I shall begin my investigation immediately.
What?
Monsieur Sterling, please, lead the way.
What? That's crazy. Oh my gosh, that's the chapter. Wow, okay, so now there's a murder? I thought we were here to investigate blackmail, and now there's a murder? Oh my goodness, I'm very, very excited to find out all of the drama. This is getting so good. Oh my gosh. If at any point in this video I made you smile or made your day just a little bit brighter, then please consider giving this video a like, and if you would like to see similar content or the rest of the drama, you can go check out my channel. I have a lot of puzzle games on my channel. I also played the ABC Murders by Agatha Christie as well. Whilst you're there and you feel like subscribing, then please feel free to do so. I hope that you have had a very good day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!